Top 7 Best Adidas Basketball Shoes 2022. Through extensive research and testing, I have put together the list of options that will meet the need of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or particular use, we have got you covered. For more information, I have put links of products in the description. Make sure to check it out. Like the video, comment, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get started. Number 1. Adidas Dame 7. When it comes to basketball shoes, Adidas is second only to Nike. But does this mean that Adidas shoes are inferior to Nike's? Not necessarily. Take the Adidas Dame 7 as an example. This shoe reigns supreme over not only other Adidas sneakers but also many Nikes as well. Damian Lillard's signature shoes are always top choices for guards. The Dame 7 is not an exemption. This model delivers court feel and bounce like no other. This might be at the expense of some impact protection, but guards usually care less about this. The 7th Dame shoe also delivered stability and locked down so well. The collar and the padding in it clasp the ankle and heel. Slippage was never an issue when we were wearing this. This basketball shoe also has a very wide base, so lateral stability was always dependable. What makes this shoe even more appealing is its outdoor playability. Given the menace that is COVID-19, most gyms are closed or operating only on limited capacities. Many of us are forced to play outside, and this shoe is a good partner. It did not let us down. Being a signature shoe, for no less than Damian Lillard at that. We expected the Dame 7 to cost much, but it actually didn't. Given its performance and prestige, the money that we paid was all worth it. Number 2. Adidas Harden Vol 3. When it came out, the Adidas Harden Vol 3 surely made a lot of noise. Players of varying levels of skill can't stop raving about it. To us, the praises made it sound legendary. It was hard to believe that such a shoe exists, until of course we tried the shoe ourselves. Now, we are big fans. First, we'd like to point out that the magic that is the outsole. It had a really good grip, no doubt. But what made it more notable is the fact that dust didn't seem to stick to it. Was it because of the material? Was it because of the tread pattern? We may not know for sure, but all that matters is that it didn't give us problems even on unkempt courts. The midsole tooling is also a notable feature. It just felt so good. It uses Boost. While many Adidas shoes use Boost, we felt that this one is the most perfectly implemented. We are not shoe designers, so we don't understand mechanisms. All we know is that this setup provided a whole lot of court feel and responsiveness. Now, this wouldn't be a Harden shoe without the flashiness that characterizes the man himself. We love how this looks. If you are looking for a performer that's also a charmer, it would be a crime to pass on this one. Number 3. Adidas Marquee Boost. Many regard traction as the most important aspect of a basketball shoe. There are people like that here with us, and they surely were not disappointed in the Adidas Marquee Boost. Out of hundreds of basketball shoes that we tried, this easily rose above the rest because it just bit like crazy both indoors and outdoors. Having said that, no one can doubt this shoe's durability. It sure can withstand a beating. And we are not just talking about the outsole. Even the upper materials prove to have this undeniable sturdiness to them. Wear and tear. As long as the shoe is used reasonably, they will never be a problem. One would think that a good sturdy shoe is automatically heavy. Strong stuff has to put on some weight, right? This is not the case with the Marquee Boost. We fell in love with it because it just felt so light on foot. For a moment, we thought we were just wearing really supportive socks. That's how light it was. We understand that this shoe is quite an old school look. Some may not find it that aesthetically pleasing. But hey, if it performs well, and it really does, looks shouldn't matter. Number 4. Adidas Harden Stepback 2. James Harden is always a performer, but his main signature shoes with Adidas seem to be a bit derailed. The Harden Vol 5 has been a disappointment for many. Good thing the Adidas Harden Stepback 2 is here to save the day. You see, both the Harden Stepback 2 and the Harden Vol 5 use the same outsole tread pattern. However, for some reason, the Stepback 2 worked way better. Its grip was far more consistent and the multidirectional coverage is truly there. There really was no problem with traction when we played in this one. Besides traction, The Stepback 2 also delivered a surprisingly premium feel even if it is practically a takedown model. The materials just feel so soft, breathable, and generally nice. Did Adidas just feel generous and make us feel like royalty without asking for more cash? Those who are so conscious about foot lockdown won't be disappointed in this as well. This shoe has an external heel counter that helps greatly in avoiding slippage. Per our experience, the pliable materials also provided a one-to-one fit, making the shoe quite supportive even if it does not really have a true outrigger. All the good things that this shoe delivers apparently made it sturdy enough for outdoor use, leaving us with absolutely no room for complaints. Its overly colorful appearance might be an issue, but we still have to be painfully nitpicky to be able to say that. Number 5. Adidas Pro Model 2G. Basketball players and enthusiasts are fiercely loyal to shoe models that they love, so brands release retro-s to appease them. The retro model Adidas Pro Model 2G already a huge fan fave, but it still went above and beyond to offer something new. It has a new cushioning setup, which we think is among the best things that ever happened to it. The midsole tooling was just so comfortable that we didn't have qualms wearing it the whole day. Our feet and knees never hurt even if we were jumping and making aggressive heel strikes on the court. If you are for impact protection, then getting this one is not a bad move at all. In addition to an amazing cushion, this Adidas model also offered great traction. When we were playing in this, the squeaking was just insane. Side movements and even sudden turns didn't feel wobbly at all. This surely is what you need if you want to stop and go with confidence and precision. It may not be everyone's cup of tea, but we also love this Adidas shoe's classic look. It looks good with any uniform. It's just a bonus that it can also go so well with any active or casual outfit. Number 6. Adidas N3XT L3 V3L 2020. Our game was really taken to the next level indeed by the Adidas N3XT L3 V3L 2020. This shoe was just so comfortable we can literally play in it for hours on end. But this didn't mean that the court feel is sacrificed. This shoe's leg strike midsole just offered a clever blend of impact protection and response. The shoe's upper materials also contributed to the comfort that it delivers. They were just so soft, light, and breathable that it felt like we were wearing socks. What about support then? Great? Just great? This shoe is proof that being minimal and being supportive are not mutually exclusive. Additionally, this shoe really had a good bite on the court. Whatever our position was, whatever footwork we were doing, the outsole was just so consistent with its bite on the floor. If you think that all the good things stop here, you're wrong. We are quite aggressive when we play, but this bad boy was able to withstand it. No significant wear and tear. Hence, we consider the N3XT L3 V3L 2020 as our dependable partner for outdoor games. Quite frankly, this shoe had no serious issues. It's good. Need we say more? Number 7. Adidas Harden Stepback 2. The Adidas Harden Stepback 2 is a takedown model, but it surely did not feel like it. This shoe had an unusual premium feel. We couldn't help but ask ourselves, has Adidas gone mad and started offering top-notch chops without asking for more cash? Not that we're complaining, it just felt too good to be true. Aside from that, the Harden Stepback 2 felt like a much better version of the Adidas Harden Vol. 5 performance-wise. Both have the same tread pattern. But the Stepback 2 just had a better bite and much wider coverage. They did say it's multidirectional, and they really meant it this time. Support is another aspect that this Harden shoe excelled in. It has an external heel counter, and it really did its job for us. Though this does not have a prominent outrigger, the snug fit of the form-hugging materials were more than enough to keep the foot securely locked down. Nope, there was basically nothing more to ask for. It's amazing just how many good things that the 3 stripes equipped the Harden Stepback 2 with. Taken together, they actually made this budget shoe a formidable performer even on harsh outdoor courts. So guys, that's all for the top 7 best Adidas Basketball Shoes 2022. The links of all products are given in the description, which are updated for the best prices. Subscribe our channel for more videos. We will meet in next video. Till then, take care, bye.